Good evening, students, parents, extended family members, friends, distinguished guests, and good evening, El Camino Real High School class of 2022. Graduates and teachers, you may be seated. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the El Camino class of 2022 graduation ceremony. My name is Carrie Aiello, and I am the very proud principal of this fine school. At this time, I am honored to introduce three distinguished members of the Placentia-Yorba Unified School District Board of Education. I really respect each of these board members, all of whom show unwavering support for alternative learning environments, just like El Camino Real. Board President, Mrs. Carrie Buck. Vice President, Mrs. Marilyn Anderson. And Trustee, Mrs. Karen Freeman. Also joining us in celebrating this evening are leaders from our school district office. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jim Elsasser. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Dr. Linda Adamson. My boss, former Esperanza High School principal, and now Director of High School Education, Mrs. Gina Aguilar. And finally, out there with the camera, so make sure you smile, our amazing Director of Communications, Miss Alyssa Griffiths. To all of these leaders behind me, I say thank you. Thank you for entrusting us with the care of these exceptional students. Thank you for giving us permission and freedom to experiment with new approaches. Thank you for putting students first, especially student wellness. It is also my honor this evening to introduce the teachers who will be reading the names of this year's graduates. Please join me in applauding Mr. Jason Sweet and Mrs. Jennifer DiCarlo. And finally, joining us this evening on the field with the graduates, in the stands and behind the scenes, the El Camino Real High School staff. Our team cares deeply about student success. We take the time to connect, and we get to know our students inside out. Our team is committed to helping all students rise up. From our leadership team, Dean of Students, Amanda Boggs. Wellness Specialist, Erica Esquivel. And School Psychologist, Amy Hawkins. And then the people we couldn't do the work without, our teachers. Christine Bonner, Language Arts. Darius Cervantes, Social Science. Linda Crosno, Integrated Science. Helen Diavatis, Education Specialist. Jennifer DiCarlo, Language Arts. Marquise Hawley, Mathematics and Physical Education. Lee McLaughlin, Social Science and Physical Education. Reed Peterson, Digital Media Arts. Susan Rotkoski, Mathematics. Jason Sweet, Social Science. And finally, last but certainly not least, Mr. Brian Voga, Social Science. Also joining us this evening is our amazing support staff. Celebrating almost 30 years of service to the Placentia-Yorba Unified School District, retiring tomorrow for her last day of service in public education, please join me in celebrating our school and community advisor, Mrs. Tina Cussiter. The man behind the madness, our plant coordinator, Mr. Mario Gallegos. Our college and career technician, Laura Gonzalez. And finally, my right-hand woman, our school secretary, Sarah Soberanes. I am proud this evening to also share that El Camino Real High School is one of only some 30 high schools in the state of California to be named a 2022 Model Continuation High School. Congratulations, staff and students, for your hard work to earn this honor. Before we all rise together to honor our country, it is my honor to recognize graduates who have committed to serving our nation in the United States military. Members of the U.S. Armed Forces have a long-standing tradition of carrying challenge coins that symbolize unit and identity and camaraderie. Each piece usually bears a unique symbol or motto that identifies the group they represent. In the military, the coins are often traded, presented, and collected among members. Challenge coins capture the very essence of military affiliation, and they instill pride in those who carry them as a badge of honor. Will the following graduates please stand and remain standing? Esmeralda Esparza. Joshua Martinez. These two graduates have enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. They wear honor cords with the colors of our nation, red, white, and blue. In addition, they have each been presented with a challenge coin. On one side is the official seal of the United States Department of Defense, and on the other is the official seal and emblem of the Placentia-Yorba Unified School District, and words of gratitude. Esme and Josh, please cherish your challenge coins as a token of gratitude as you pursue your military career and as a marker to bring you back home to us safely. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding these graduates for their commitment to serving the United States of America. You may be seated. Thank you to these two brave young soldiers, and thank you to all who have served this great nation. Each year, on June 14th, our nation commemorates the adoption of the Stars and Stripes as the official flag of the United States. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please stand and join me in honoring our nation and its flag with the Pledge of Allegiance. Remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. One of my favorite traditions in the Placentia-Yorba Unified School District is that any interested graduate is afforded the opportunity to audition as a speaker at our high school graduations. This year, we are proud to share the experiences of two graduates. Will you please join me in welcoming to the stage Sydney Juarez and Desiree Onofre. Our first of the two speakers addressing their class this evening will be Miss Sydney Juarez.
Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it. We finally made it to the day that will forever stay in our memories, the day we've been looking forward to since we were young. I would like to take a quick moment to thank and appreciate all of our teachers and office staff for supporting us and preparing us for this day. El Camino has helped us grow and expand our mentality when it comes to taking responsibility of our learning. We will persevere with our future goals. El Camino is not just a place where you go to learn. It's a place where you'll feel safe and cared for. A place with high levels of communication and collaboration where focused professionals make us feel special. And that's what makes El Camino unique. No matter how difficult a fall could be, we will rise up and reach for the stars. Thank you to all family members who are here today to support us on this special day. Gracias a todos los familiares que están aquí hoy apoyándonos en este día tan especial. Gracias. Thank you.
Tan perfecto, ¿verdad? Too perfect, right? Our next speaker is Miss Desiree Onofre.
Good evening, graduates. My name is Desiree Onofre, and I'd like to start off by thanking Ms. Aiello for giving me the opportunity to do this speech. It's an honor to be up here representing the class of 2022. I arrived at El Camino at the beginning of this school year. Prior to being at El Camino, I attended 9 different schools, 4 of them being high schools. High school was hard. It was not like what we've seen on TV, or in my case, what I've read in books, especially with the pandemic taking over half of our sophomore year and all of junior year. That was unexpected. I'm sure most of us at one point thought we wouldn't make it. I know I did. But look at us. Here we are at graduation in a cap and gown. We should be proud of ourselves. We did it. We got to school, maybe not on time every day, and did the work. I know I wouldn't have been able to do this without the supports of the amazing teachers and staff. I especially would like to thank Sarah, Laura, Tina, Mr. Voga, Ms. Bonner, Ms. Rakowski, and Mr. Cervantes. I appreciate each of you so much. Thank you all of the teachers for being here for us, whether it was to help on some schoolwork or just being there to listen and advise us. I walked into El Camino expecting it to just be another school I would add onto the list. I was wrong. The staff here made me feel safe, loved, seen, and heard. El Camino became a second home to me. I would also like to thank Amanda. Now, if you know Amanda, then you must know that simply being in her presence can help you feel better. She's special. She's the kind of person you wish there were more of in this world. Amanda has helped me learn to validate my feelings and to believe in myself. She's taught me the importance of self-love. Thank you for showing me that there are still people in this world who genuinely care, and for every unique moment you spend with each of us, for being our beauty in the struggle. Raptors, I wish you all the best on this new journey. I know we will all accomplish many great things in life. Thank you, class of 2022. Congratulations.
As you may have noticed in this evening's program, graduates of El Camino Real are honored tonight for their outstanding accomplishments through special symbols next to their names. The accomplishments of the class of 2022 are impressive. Over 70 graduates are participating in tonight's ceremony, and they were awarded over $7,500 in scholarships from local entities. Graduates are set to attend Cypress, Fullerton, Orange Coast, and Rancho Santiago colleges, the armed forces, trade schools, and the workforce. Each academic department recognizes students who earned a minimum of 5 credits in a given subject with all grades of A or B. It is now my pleasure to recognize these scholars. In digital design, Mr. Peterson applauds the artistic talent of Irving Aguilera. Please stand when your name is called. Deyanira Gamez Tapia. Sydney Juarez. Linda Lesher. Sylvia Lee. Jade Ponce Martinez. Jaden Zeno Singer, and Amro Shruji. For language arts, please stand and be recognized as scholars. Alan Araujo. Reyes Flores. Sydney Juarez. Linda Lesher. Alexis Lopez. Aiden McDonald. Derek Phillips, and Jaden Zeno Singer. The math department applauds the accomplishments of Melissa Raylene Bailon, Evan Cadwell, Trinity Espinosa, Reyes Flores, Day Gamez Tapia, Oscar Hernandez, Sydney Juarez, Linda Lesher, Lorena Moreno, Desiree Onofre, and Jade Ponce Martinez. Also Jaden Singer, Amro Shruji, Rodrigo Torres, and Carlos Vasquez. The PE department recognizes the athleticism of Angel Avina Rodriguez, Michelle Chavez, Oscar Cortez, Aaron Idamiller, Day Gamez Tapia, Sydney Juarez, Danny Cazal, Linda Lesher, Derek Phillips, Jade Ponce Martinez, Jaden Singer, and Amro Shruji. The scientists of this graduating class are Evan Cadwell, Reyes Flores, Oscar Hernandez, Linda Lesher, Aiden McDonald, and Bryant Rivera. And finally, the class of 2022 social science scholars are Irving Aguilera, Kate Barrera Cisneros, Evan Cadwell, Christopher Cruz, Aaron Idamiller, Reyes Flores, Day Gamez Tapia, Sydney Juarez, Linda Lesher, Alexis Lopez, Aiden McDonald, Daniela Montes, Lorena Moreno, Desiree Onofre, Anthony Perez, Jade Ponce Martinez, Ricardo Reyes, Jaden Singer, Amro Shruji, and finally, Andrew Voorhees. Congratulations to all of our department scholars. You may be seated. Each year, the district honors top graduating seniors from all of our high schools. 2 El Camino Real seniors were selected as Placentia-Yorba Unified School District Outstanding Seniors. Will Deyanira Gamez Tapia and Amro Shruji please stand once again? Day's story is a story of transformation, growth, and resilience. She started her junior year with just 52.5 of 120 credits completed. And while COVID-19 resulted in many students falling further behind, Day was able to rise up. We are thrilled to share how she improved her GPA from a 1.26 to an average GPA of 3.8. No easy feat. The teachers described Day as positive, mature, willing to help others, and dedicated. She ended up graduating early in November, about 1 month before giving birth to her baby girl. Day has demonstrated her ability to adapt and thrive despite adversity. She was recognized by the Association of California School Administrators as one of the most resilient students in Orange County. She is interested in exploring the fields of cosmetology, ultrasound, and sonography. Congratulations, Day. We could not be more proud of you. The next El Camino Real Raptor is described by staff as incredibly bright, globally minded, family-focused, of outstanding character, Amro Shruji. Amro came to the United States from Lebanon in May of 2021, fluent in both Arabic and English. Driven to excel, he pushed himself beyond minimum requirements for academics and community service, taking full advantage of every learning opportunity and earning A's and B's in all courses. Amro was especially helpful in our digital design print shop in completing jobs for clients and showing other students how to operate the state-of-the-art industry standard equipment. Wise beyond his years, deep thinking, and humble, Amro will undoubtedly succeed as he continues his education at the community college level and beyond. We wish you all the best, Amro. Congratulations. You may be seated. The El Camino class of 2022, as I mentioned, has been given nearly $10,000 in scholarships from local donors. In addition to monetary scholarships, each recipient receives a special certificate and card full of positive descriptions offered by the teachers and staff. We are so very proud of each of our scholarship winners. Please stand and be recognized as your name is called. You will receive your package after the ceremony. On behalf of the Association of Placentia-Yorba Educators, we recognize Michelle Chavez. The El Camino Real PTA recognizes Amro Shruji. Each of our traditional high schools also gives an award to a former student who attended their school. The El Dorado Golden Hawks celebrate Linda Lesher. The Esperanza Aztecs are proud of Kate Barrera. On behalf of our partner, Schools First Federal Credit Union, we honor Sydney Juarez. The Placentia Rotary Club is one of our most generous donors. The Placentia Rotary honors 3 students, Tatiana Nunez Crandall, Desiree Onofre, and Mr. Derek Phillips. The District PTA, the Placentia-Yorba Unified Council, also recognizes the academic talents of Desiree Onofre. And once again, Tatiana Nunez Crandall is recognized by the Placentia-Linda Unified Management Team. The Valencia Tigers are proud of former Tiger Deyanira Gamez Tapia. And the Yorba Linda Mustangs are proud to honor DJ Almeida. You may be seated. Congratulations. 3 special memorial scholarships are also given each year. They represent former students who grew up during their time at El Camino or former staff members who left a lasting legacy. We are grateful for the continued support of these families and former colleagues in honor of their loved ones and in honor of El Camino Real. 3 graduates were selected to receive these memorial scholarships. Please stand when I call your name. The Sue Hayden Memorial Scholarship is presented to Oscar Hernandez. The Rick Richardson Memorial Scholarship is presented to Sydney Juarez. And finally, the Danielle Dickerson Memorial Scholarship is being presented tonight by her father, Doug, who joins us every year in honor of his daughter and the impact El Camino Real made on their family. Please join me in welcoming off to the side of the stage Mr. Doug Dickerson, and please join me in applauding this year's scholarship recipient, Miss Kate. Another unique tradition at El Camino Real is inviting family members of graduates to speak. Tonight, I'm honored to introduce an incredibly strong, supportive woman and one fiercely dedicated mama bear. To all of the parents and other family members and friends who have been present and supportive of our graduates throughout their educational journey, thank you. Y en español también. Para todos los padres, miembros de familia y amigos que han estado apoyando nuestros graduados, muchas gracias. And now it is my honor to introduce to you Jennifer Leonard, mother of one of our graduates this evening, Mason Leonard. Jennifer.
If you only knew how ironic it is for me to be standing up here today in front of you. When I was initially approached with the suggestion of my son attending El Camino, without a second thought and probably with too much passion, I said no. No, I will not allow my child to go to a continuation school. I was so uneducated about the program here at El Camino. My generalization of a continuation school was completely wrong. Remember when we were kids, we were taught not to judge a book by its cover? I was guilty. My only knowledge of a continuation school was that's where the troubled kids go. I was completely against my son graduating here. Good evening. My name is Jennifer Leonard, and I am the proud parent of an El Camino Real High School graduate of 2022. Graduation day. I can't even whisper those two simple little words without getting emotional. This evening, I'm not only congratulating you, the graduates who successfully completed high school, but I'm also congratulating your parents and relatives, the ones that have stuck by your side hoping and praying for this milestone to come. And I want to express my gratitude to the staff here at El Camino for creating a space where my son could feel accepted for his individuality instead of being chastised. A place with zero judgment, a place he felt safe, recognized and heard, and a place that cared. A few months into attending El Camino, my son and I were having one of our many conversations. Mom, if the teachers at the traditional high school actually cared like the teachers here at El Camino, more kids would try. I think more kids would actually be successful. My son thrived at El Camino, and to my surprise, he graduated early. As parents, we want our kids to realize their full potential and to make differences, regardless of their career or field of study. We want you guys to make good decisions. We know, we expect you're gonna fail sometimes. We just pray your mistakes are small ones. But if not, we hope you'll possess the courage and integrity to do the right thing. Today, each one of you faces the next chapter of your life. Your human rights to blame your teachers, parents, or whatever excuses you all used other than yourself has expired. You are now fully responsible for the quality of your life. And the quality of your life, it doesn't depend on what you have, but how you live. Work like hell, work hard and smart. Even in the most challenging times, never forget that you have a voice and the power to change things. Remember that you always have a choice, no matter what the situation. Be brave enough to say, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you, or I forgive you. Show gratitude to all the people who have gotten you where you are today. Don't look down on anyone unless you're helping them up. Surround yourself with people who remind you of how amazing you are and avoid the ones that don't. Life doesn't always follow the plans that you've made out for yourself. Never give up. Think about the people that give you meaning. Be prepared for highs and lows. Celebrate those highs and ask for help during the lows. Be kind, be kind, be kind. Trust in yourself, have a vision, pursue your dreams, and make awesome goals. Our world is always trying to make you into something you are not. Don't compare yourself with anyone. You are a real winner of life when you become the best version of yourself. You can do great things. Congratulations, Raptors, class of 2022.
At this time, we're going to take a little break from my talking and listen to a song. It's called Rise Up, and it's the motto of our school. And if it doesn't start playing, I'll have to sing it. Please, no. I heard that, Anthony.
Broken down, I'm tired of living life on the merry-go-round. And you can't find out why, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountain, we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountain. And I rise like the day. I rise unafraid. I rise up, and I do it 1,008 times again. And I rise up, I like the waves. I rise up,
El Camino Real High School, class of 2022. I love that song, not just because it's our school motto, Rise Up, but I love the lyrics. I love how she connects to the song deep in her soul. We've all felt what she expresses: broken down, tired, unable to find the strength to be a fighter. Honestly, that's what many of you expressed to us when you first came to El Camino. You felt lost, deflated, trapped in a hole, and you just could not dig yourself out. Maybe the hole was COVID, family challenges, health issues, substances, loss of a friend or parent, depression. Whatever it was, you knew you were in deep. But what you also knew is, I cannot stay down here. And that's when you came to us. When we looked at you and with words or no words at all, we told you, nope, we will not leave you there. We will knock on your door. We will call you every morning. We will show up at your job, and we will blow up your cell phone until you cannot stand it. But we will not leave you in that hole. We looked at you without words and we said, we see you. And in that moment, graduates, we made a silent agreement. We agreed we're gonna walk it out. We're gonna move mountains and we are going to rise up. And that's exactly what you did. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for rising up. Music is powerful, isn't it? I mean, when earbuds were first popular, I was confident it would be the end of human interaction. I remember being a new principal, watching students roam around campus, not talking to each other, totally shut off from the world around them, plugged in. It was hoodie up, AirPods in. This is the end of civilization, I thought. I mean, how can these young adults actually succeed if they can't even communicate or interact with each other? And then this thought occurred to me. Where words fail, music speaks. Music speaks, it really does, right? You're not a generation of disconnected, antisocial people. You've learned to use music as a coping mechanism, a healthy escape from life's stressors. You connect deeply, think deeply, and feel deeply, and you express yourselves with an authenticity that is incredibly refreshing. When we welcomed teachers back for this school year, our theme was centered around the 2015 film Inside Out. My challenge to the teachers and the staff: know who we serve from the inside out. In other words, connect with our students, learn their stories, support them with life's challenges. In 2015, most of you were about the same age as Riley, the main character. And like Riley, you had already started your battle with emotions. Like her, many of you had moved or changed schools like Desiree shared, leaving behind everything that you knew, everything that felt safe. Remember the characters? Joy, sadness, anger, disgust, fear? Those emotions did not leave you at age 10 or 11. They're with you and they always will be. What has changed, what you have demonstrated in the past few years, is you no longer let one single emotion dominate your being. You have strategies and skills and people and relationships that help you through the tough moments. You, graduates, are resilient. You understand that every day is full of emotions, and yet you rise up. Speaking of emotions, and specifically fear, when we went to Knott's Berry Farm recently, I was terrified. I mean, there's a reason that all I did was go on the log ride and eat funnel cake after funnel cake. But as I sat there eating my funnel cake with powder all over my face, I watched all of you running around Knott's Berry Farm with this childlike energy. And I couldn't help but think of the literal roller coaster that we have all been on the past few years. And this leads me to one ride in particular, which you pressured or dared all of us adults to go on for weeks leading up to the trip: Supreme Scream. The name says it all. Just thinking about that tower literally makes me want to scream. And yet so many of you were 100% fearless about that ride. A ride that transports brave open-air riders straight up 252 feet before power blasting them straight down in 3 seconds at gravity-defying speeds, topping 50 miles an hour. Fear. Just looking at that picture of a tower fills my entire being with fear. My stomach hurts, I feel shaky, I can't even think clearly. It's amazing how powerful fear can be. So much so that it has a physiological impact. The other issue with fear is that it's very isolating. But an even more powerful emotion, one we don't have to experience in isolation, and one I hope you experience more than any other emotion in your life, is joy. One of my favorite authors, Brené Brown, writes extensively about the power of joy. She calls it the good mood of the soul. Whereas we can lose ourselves in fear and anger and sadness, in joy, we become more truly, authentically ourselves. I saw so much joy on your faces at Knott's. I saw so much joy in the gym this evening lining up. I love times when I got to watch you guys outside, being silly, laughing. Whether you realized it or not, in those moments you have tapped into the key to success. The key to a successful life well lived is to deliberately do that which brings you joy. And as you graduate from high school, remember just this: find and keep your joy. Congratulations, class of 2022. I am honored to have served as your principal. At this time, it is my honor to welcome Board of Education Vice President, Mrs. Marilyn Anderson. She will address and then officially accept the class. And after that, we will move on to the awarding of the diplomas. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Anderson.
Thank you, Mrs. Ayala. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, El Camino faculty. I'm honored tonight to be a part of this momentous occasion. Personally, I'm so proud of each of you as you have rose up and completed your graduation requirements. The word that comes to my mind tonight and describes this occasion is momentum. What is momentum, and how can you use it in your life to continue to rise up? Momentum is the force or speed of movement, and today you are moving forward. I think the best visualization of momentum is watching a sporting event, especially when the teams are evenly matched and the score is completely tight. Those are the most fun and intense games to watch. And you're sitting there watching it, waiting for the opportunity where one of the teams can take advantage of the situation and score. The hope is to build success, to gain momentum, and ultimately win the game. Today, by completing your graduation requirements, you have gained momentum in your life. Today's success can carry and inspire you throughout your life as long as you build on your momentum. So how do you keep momentum in your life? First, start small. Use the knowledge, skills, and habits you learned at El Camino Real to keep persevering through your life. Through small things, great things are accomplished. Basketball legend Michael Jordan said, "My attitude is that if you push me towards something you think is a weakness, then I will turn that perceived weakness into a strength," close quote. The second is consistency. Choose each day to prioritize your goals and take action. Consistency makes all the difference in every aspect of your life. Number 3, keep trying, never give up. Michael Jordan said this about the power of momentum to push us through life's challenges. We all face obstacles we can't control. Whether that's our life circumstances, racial challenges, or something else. When you encounter those obstacles, momentum allows you to push through barriers or pivot and move in a new direction, close quote. You are all examples to me of pushing through and never giving up. Your stories inspire me. Today is a catalyst in your life that will carry you forward. Remember the knowledge, skills, and habits you learned and accomplished at El Camino Real. Keep this momentum going by taking small steps, consistency, and never giving up, and you will always rise up throughout your life. It is my privilege and honor to say, on behalf of the Placentia-Yorba Unified School District Board of Education, and by the authority of that school board, I hereby confer this recognition from El Camino Real High School on each of you. Congratulations to the class of 2022 on this notable achievement.
Members of the class of 2022, please stand. Vice President Anderson, it is my pleasure and honor to verify that the students presented before you today have met all the graduation requirements for the Placentia-Yorba Unified School District and the state of California. I am honored this evening to present the class of 2022. Graduates, are you ready to receive your high school diplomas? Mr. Sweet, Mrs. DiCarlo, and distinguished guests, please come forward and move to the area for the presentation of the diplomas. Class of 2021, all rows except for row 1 may be seated. The teacher in your row will guide you to receive your diploma and take a photograph with our distinguished guests. All right, here we go. Give us a moment to get in place. Audience, this is your time to go wild. Celebrate the accomplishments of the amazing class of 2022.
Sydney Juarez.
Sofia Aguilara.
Irving Aguilera.
DJ Almeida.
Alexi Flores.
Alan Araujo.
Angel Avina Rodriguez.
Raylene Bailon.
Kate Barrera Cisneros.
Martin Bravo.
Evan Cadwell.
Jacqueline Seha.
Michelle Chavez.
Jonah Clement.
Riley Clodfelder.
Oscar Cortez.
Christopher Cruz.
Gustava Delara.
Brian Guerrero Gonzalez.
Brian Gatica.
Hannah Garcia.
Day Tapia.
Leslie Galarza.
Reyes Flores.
Esme Esparza.
Aaron Idemiller.
Oscar Hernandez.
You want it all? You want it all? Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Esteban Hernandez Ixba.
Danny Cazal.
Mason Leonard.
Linda Lesher.
Alexis Lopez.
Donovan Lucatero.
Sylvia Lee.
Keller Vicente.
Tatiana Nunez Crandall.
Lorena Moreno.
When she gets to exit. Daniela Montez.
Randy Meneses.
Adam McGinnis.
Aiden McDonald.
Dominic Magdaleno.
Desiree Onofre.
Joanna Peralta.
Anthony Perez.
Derek Phillips.
Angel Pena.
Jade Ponce Martinez.
Leora Powell.
Kimberly Ramirez Lopez.
Carolina Escobar. Ricardo Reyes.
Julia Tesso.
Amro Sarucci.
George Soriano Torres.
There we go. Damian Sandoval.
Lauren Saldana.
James Rogers.
Angel Rodriguez.
Itzmar Rivera.
Bryant Rivera.
Rodrigo Torres.
Beto Valenzuela. Carlos Vasquez.
Cassandra Velasquez.
Andrew Voorhees.
Joshua Martinez.
Andrew Smith.
Michael Gomez Sanchez.
Natalie Ortega.
El Camino Real High School, class of 2022, please stand. Graduates, as a symbolic gesture of this milestone in your life, please move your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the fully graduated class of El Camino Real High School 2022. Congratulations! Woohoo!